Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you.
To me?
To you. Happy New Year to everybody. We got Anthony. Skull Vikings Let's Go fan is in the house. Anthony Webb already said Joni, Nitzberg, Chris Olson, Davey O.J., Jake, the Minnesota sports fan, Julian Marker. What's going on, everybody? Chris O.
Vikings. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Vikings on the verge of a historic game with everything on the line. Cannot fucking wait.
Let's have a year, huh? Let's have a year. Let's have a Sunday.
Let's have a Sunday. Let's have a playoffs. Let's have a Super Bowl. Let's have it all. Why not? Let's have some Top the Tater as well.
This show brought to you by Top the Tater. Man, I just want to take a big old finger dip of this thing right now. This is the family size, best value. The Midwestern dip. It's the one to go to. It's your only go-to. Plenty of this on the holiday tables this year.
I may divulge in a bit myself. With some old Dutch kettle chips I was using today to dip in there.
Oh, nice. So thank you to Top Tater, sponsoring Horned Up as always. Wine slushy time. Interesting. Ooh. I like it. 15-2 says Boswell. Venomous, what's up, brothers? Just remember this time we had Hawkinson. Hell yeah. Cash money. Cash money's back. That's what matters, baby.
Hell yes. Two-tone, just like my abs.
Absolutely not. Knack is in the house. Harmsy, what is up? We a lot of Vikings news. Davey OG.
Davey.
Going out of that thing. Love the post-game dousing of Sammy. Hell yeah. It was beautiful. Davey's in. Remember, through today's show, every super chat gets you a chance for that JJ McCarthy jersey. Purple, white, whatever one is on the website. We're going to be giving it away on Rise and Skull Friday morning. So all the super chats, you'll get an entry.
Hell yes. And we'll extend to New Year's Day. Why not also get you on the wheel tonight for One Bar's trivia? A chance for him to be 2 in a row here. 2 in a row after that ugly loss against the Seahawks a couple weeks ago.
Despicable loss. BS, man.
And I just think it is Lions Vikings round 2 trivia, and I think it's average. I think it's average difficulty.
Well, I think we got Shelby hopping on the show for a quick 5 minutes with us. Talk a little Vikings. She was one of the geniuses to say that the Vikings were going to be fantastic this year, and she called it. So hell yeah, we're getting her on here. Jake, sports fan, what's up, buddy? Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Gary Balster, he is he's in the house as well. No one else has seen Gare Bear. Good to see him out there in the comments.
I FaceTime him every night.
Really? What do you guys talk about? Relatives?
I just set it on my counter and shower. We don't say anything.
Armsy,
what up, buddy?
Wow.
Chris O's horned up.
Yeah, I am too.
We think right cause of missed field goals? Maybe. I hope it's something other than Will.
Is that? I don't know. That's interesting. I didn't see anything about that. Is the hold why it was a yard short? I don't know.
Somebody during the live was saying the way he spun the ball, like really, that's why he was short. I'm taking it.
Maybe one of our viewers here are a former kicker, and they can give us some insight to what is going on. I don't know. I mean, maybe they kicked in high school, maybe they kicked in college. I don't know. Maybe Dirk Diggler was a kicker.
Dirk Diggler, yeah. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. A lot of Vikings fans in the comments today. It was a beautiful thing. Ryan screwed Will. Well, let's hop into this puppy.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get started. But as always, we start with our Stud of the Week recap, and it was probably, I think, the biggest landslide we've had all year. Sam Darnold, 78% of the votes. Jalen Miller came in second with 18%. And I don't know if you saw the Tell Us with Metellus, they were showing what's your weirdest thing in your locker room. I was hoping someone was going to say one of these trophies. They didn't, but during Justin Jefferson's, you could see 4 in there, and you can see Harrison Smith's in the video too.
Oh, I was looking. I couldn't see Jefferson's. It looked like he actually took him out. You saw him in there? I didn't.
So where he was standing was actually the locker, like it wasn't his. So his locker was in front of him. Billy Lipschitz actually messaged me on Facebook and sent me the screenshot because I was looking behind his right shoulder, but you got to look over his left shoulder. They were there, all lined up, 4 of them. Then Harrison Smith had his in his locker too.
We haven't seen any of the new. It's a new style this year where they're flexing like this instead of the Hogan pose. So we haven't seen any in the locker rooms. Maybe they just started throwing them away like before they even get to the players. So hopefully we see a new one soon.
Yeah, that makes me feel very good. Yeah, Michael Boswell. We had to take advantage of those times. Campbell decides to gamble. If we do, we win. Hell yes, we're going to talk about how we beat the Lions a little bit later. Let's jump into some Vikings news if you're ready, One Bar.
Do it.
Well, we already did a video on it earlier today, but Adam Schefter reporting that teams will be calling the Vikings about J.J. McCarthy's availability. Just to kind of go a little further with that. Really, he would have been the number one quarterback in the draft this year if he stayed at Michigan. So there's like about 6 teams that need quarterbacks, 2 that are kind of considered worthy of going that high. J.J. McCarthy, Vikings could get a sweet deal.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, they got. I'm curious in the comments. I mean, it's gonna be more than what we gave up. It's gonna be a first and change. Harmsy, breaking news here. Campbell drinks his own pee.
Viking funeral. Oh my
God!
Oh.
We have huge numbers.
Wow.
Game this Sunday night. Damn right, Viking funeral. We love you, man.
God, Viking funeral, so generous.
Let's go.
Generous. Even in 2025, he's still very generous.
Next is 3 firsts for JJ. I mean, at that point, you're gonna do more than listen to that phone call. That's for sure.
And it's gonna be a top 10 pick. I mean, one of these teams in the top 10 is more. And more. So I mean, you're gonna get a chance at an elite defensive player, likely, maybe a. Look at that.
Bear. Let's finish it. Let's
go. Gary, Chris Olsen too. Thank you so much. No missed kicks from the Vikings this week. Boom.
Yes, Chris Soul. Boom, rolling in. Everybody's going to be in for that JJ McCarthy jersey. So back to JJ McCarthy. The fact that Adam Schefter is saying it, obviously he knows. I mean, he said they're going to call. He's not like, I bet they will call. He's like, they're going to call, and they will call. A ton of teams who need quarterbacks. It all comes down to the compensation and how hard up the Vikings are for J.J. McCarthy. And at this point, I would say they're probably still very hard up, and I do not see them letting him go at all.
Basketball guy says, sexy Dexy and pick number 4, and I'll personally walk JJ to the Giants facility.
Oh, man, don't send him to the Giants. Lord Duncan, what up, buddy? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, bud. Yeah, I mean, it's at least curious what teams are going to offer. So it's a good problem to have. I don't think the Vikings are going to do anything either. I love J.J. McCarthy, but I got to say Sam Darnold has completely won me over. And sometimes the path to getting the right quarterback isn't always the one you think you're on when you start, drafting J.J. McCarthy. Like, it could be Sam Darnold could be the answer. So I don't know. Either way, I think we're going to have a hell of a quarterback moving forward. So I think it's a win-win for the Vikings.
You can always trade McCarthy next year. He'll only be 23 years old. That's insane. They got plenty of time. If Darnold's their guy, having him sit on the bench for another year is probably only going to boost his draft stock. He'll be completely healthy. There's no issues there, and he gets to sit behind Kevin O'Connell and learn from him from another year. It's like his trade value is going nowhere. So,
I mean, again, you don't know what the draft looks like next in 2026. Is it a better quarterback class? What teams are going to be up there? I mean, right now there's a huge need. Thank you, Joni Jackman. Hell yeah. It's an interesting question. It's a dilemma, but you know what? Let's not worry about that. Let's worry about the fucking Lions, right?
Let's worry about the Lions. This is going to be the best effing game damn near in NFL history. This is the first time 2 14-2 teams playing for that 1 seed. This is insane.
It's crazy.
And we get to be part of it.
My friend Skinny got us this mug, Viking funeral. I don't know. One bar's got one too. I don't know.
Yeah, it's in the washing machine. I use it a lot. I don't drink water out of it.
I'm actually drinking water out of it tonight, and it's delicious. So got some more Vikings news. Vikings worked with 2 punters yesterday. Is this just to kind of put Ryan Wright on notice, or is there more to this? Neither one has kicked in the NFL before.
Comments. What do you think? I got a very quick answer.
Yeah. I'm assuming we're going to be the same.
Maybe not.
Nisberg Prepper is most likely a Pro Bowler this year. Wait, Nisberg, didn't you say Garrett Bradbury was your stud of the game? Now you're saying trade.
Hey, man, I change my mind a lot. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He's got the right to do that. Oh, Chris, thank you so much.
Chris Bowman, what up, buddy? What's your answer? Ryan Wright, bringing him in. Is it a scare tactic?
Yeah, I think it's just a little motivation factor. Like, I mean, they're not going to sign one of these guys to come in and punt the last game of the season and throw it the playoffs. That's not going to happen. Ryan Wright's going to be the punter. But remember earlier, was it late in the preseason, right before the season started, they brought in that another punter like no one's really ever heard of, and then all of a sudden Ryan Wright just goes on a tear for a while. So I think it's just to light a fire under his ass. That's all I think this is.
Actually, we disagree. Actually, I don't agree with that. Like, they've done this before. Like, how many times are you gonna do this? It's like old. I think they're actually looking at a punter. I'd be very surprised if they signed a punter, but I think they're actually looking at him. I mean, you look at it the other way. Why you want to do this, mess with some guy's head right before the biggest game of his career?
Because
like, I don't think it's a scare tactic. I think they wanted to look at another punter. They've done it too. It's. I don't think it works anymore. Ryan Wright looks like he has zero emotion.
But then why didn't you look at like a veteran punter? Why would you take this Nick guy who I don't think he's from Australia, never kicked before? The other guy too, never kicked before. You're not going to sign one of these guys into the season who's never punted the NFL to go out there.
I don't think they'll sign him, but I think it was a legit look.
Yeah, I think he's just going to go back and be. I think it's just be motivated. I think Ryan Wright's going to come back and boot the hell out of the ball. We're not going to have to punt next week against the Detroit defense anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I hope he does. I was surprised that they brought in punters. I mean, he didn't have a good game, but whatever. It's a punter. We're not going to punt. He can stay at home.
Yeah, let's get back some more news. JJ McCarthy had a positive step last week in terms of mobility, and sounds like his recovery is progressing well. So getting a little bit more mobile, old JJ McCarthy. Always good news hearing anything positive on his recovery process.
Yeah. Tip top. I got nothing. They're only going to say positive things.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, he got this horrible infection.
Yeah, his leg fell off.
Oh my God.
We're gonna really try hard to put it back on.
It's turning black and it reeks. Someone put some Lysol on it. All right, Albert Breer. Get rid of the smell.
Albert Breer was so Lysol. Is that a thing anymore?
Yeah, he still have Lysol. There's all kinds of different kinds of Lysol. It's not. I mean, they soup up the can a little better. It's like purple and different colors. All right. Albert Breer, another name connected to the Bears head coach is Brian Flores, and Flores was teammates with Ryan Poles at Boston College. So something to definitely watch as the season ends here. The Chicago Bears and Brian Flores.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Bears have pretty much been rumored. Every coach, somewhere, I think some of them are even dead. They're talking about dead coaches might coach the Bears. Every coach has been linked to the Bears, and that's what happened. It's a sexy spot to go to when you got that quarterback and some offensive weapons. But
Skull Mafia,
what up, buddy? The Bears are going offensive coach, man.
I feel like Bears are a place where coaches go to die. They do. It's just, you see those places where quarterbacks go to die. They go here, they end up here. The Bears, that's where coaches go to die.
They do, but it's also like. Man, I hope Ben Johnson needs to get the hell out of Detroit because I think when he's gonzo, they're going to take a big step back. Mm-hmm. I hope he doesn't go to the Bears. I think Ben Johnson could actually make that pretty damn interesting offense in Chicago. They got some weapons there. I want the Bears to do something absolutely just stupid. I love Nick on the round table, but I think with the right coach there, they could actually be pretty decent.
I'm trying to think who the hell they had Flores and an OC, and I can't remember who.
Well, Vrabel. Pete Carroll. There's not a available coach that hasn't been linked to them.
Yeah. Speaking of coaches, and I was trying to find the tweet that I saw that mentioned this, but apparently Wes Phillips is getting some interest as a head coach from various teams. This one kind of shocked me when I saw this because we just talked about him last week when the questions on Mailbag was, what does Wes Phillips do? I don't know. Apparently some teams think he's the genius behind this Vikings offense. After
you said that, I couldn't find anywhere that said it. I think you might have made it up.
No, it was out there. It was a tweet. And I saw someone.
Yeah, but who tweeted it?
No, I was trying to find the one I saw. I should have screenshotted it. Then I did tweet
John Nelson from down the road.
No, it was something legit. But then I tweeted Wes Phillips coaching, and there's this like Jaguars are listing their head coach preferences. Some guys, and a few had Wes Phillips on there too. So I never saw that coming. I don't think he's ready. And I don't think he's
ready. His beard is gray. If he's not ready, he's not going to be ready.
I don't think the coaches who don't call plays. I mean, KLC didn't, so I guess I shouldn't say that. But it just seems like there's not a good precedence for these types of coaches being successful.
Well, I mean, maybe Kevin O'Connell's starting to create his own coaching tree.
Yeah.
I mean, there was guys out of that thing. No one thought might be ready yet, and you're damn right they were. Yeah, if Wes Phillips even got an interview, I will shit my pants on the show. I'll just sit here and shit. I
thought McCollum had a better chance. I thought Keenan McCardle would have a better chance.
I think they do. I think that tweet was made up.
So I saw that. No, I should have bookmarked it right when I saw it. All right, let's get into the Vikings injury report here real quick. We had a couple who did not participate today. Kamu Gujir-Hill, he's sick.
Dang it.
He's very sick.
There goes the game. It's over.
And Patrick Jones with his knee injury did not participate either today. We had a few that were limited. CJ Ham with the quad. Aaron Jones with the quad. He was limited. Dave Moreau was out there in the field with a hip. He's feeling a little bit better. And Harrison Smith foot was a little bit limited today.
Aaron Jones healthy. Love it.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Not healthy. Won't play. Dallas Turner can tear shit up.
Yeah, God, I've been loving Dallas Turner lately so freaking much.
Alex Anzalone sounds like there's actually a chance he could play, which would suck ass.
Suck ass.
I don't think he's going to play.
They're saying during the game on Monday that David Montgomery could be coming back too.
Well, not against us.
They were saying it was a possibility.
No, he ain't going to play against us. I think the possibility is more like the second game of the playoffs.
Yeah, I hope we don't.
He's
see
not even in
guys.
the window yet.
That's what I was shocked they were talking about.
I would love if David Montgomery played. I'd much rather them split the carries than Jahmyr Gibbs tear us a new one. Jahmyr Gibbs scares the living hell out of me.
They both scared the living hell out of me. So I saw this. Shelby's coming up around 7:10. Did you say?
Yeah. I sent you the link. I just said whenever. No rush.
All right. So this question was posted on Twitter, and I thought it was kind of interesting. They said, "What Vikings team in the past is this team most like?" And they gave these options: the '98 team, the 2009 team, or the 2017 team. Which team do you think this 2024 Vikings team is most like?
Oh my God! What a question!
Yeah, it is interesting.
Yeah, but their linebackers are so bad right now. Jack Campbell's even playing like ass. It's like I don't even know the two dudes that are on the sides of Jack Campbell. I don't know who they are. I saw their names and I'm like, I don't know these guys. Yeah, they're not good.
We got Randy Lewis says 2009. Cody Fullen says 2017. Skull Mafia says none of them. This team is different. That's not the question, Skull Mafia. You got to pick one.
He gave his answer. Like sometimes when he took a test, I wouldn't answer a question because I didn't know the answer.
These.
I got a ton of these. I'll show one show. I'm going to show my report card, and it's fairly embarrassing. Didn't try, didn't care at all.
Oh. 2009's not 98. So John Garland, not 98.
No, 98's not even in the consideration.
No.
It's not at all. It makes zero sense.
Yeah, I was surprised 98 was on there. Oh, Skull Mafia says 98.
There, he finally gave his answer. I said it's not. So technically, it's not an answer because we took it out of the running. Bartholomew.
Back to you, Bartholomew.
Sammy Favre. I don't. Yeah, I'll let you go first.
Mine's a 2017 team because I think after Sam Bradford went down, there was no expectations. Defense was good. Offense definitely had some question marks. So I see that as a very similar situation here. This team had no expectations this year. I think our offense is a little better this year. We have a lot more star power on it than we did back in 2017. Hell, Latavius Murray was a running back then. But the defense was almost as good. I mean, good, but different. It wasn't the takeaways back then that there is now, but they're probably more of a stout defense than they are this year. But I think it's 2017.
Wasn't Dalvin Cook with them in 17?
He got hurt like the fourth game against the Lions that year.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I mean, expectation-wise, 17's easy. So I'd go that route. But, just team-wise, I think 2009 more. 2009, I mean, Favre had, 37, 8 something like that, touchdowns. We were slinging that thing. Sidney Rice, we had some receivers. We had some ballers. Yeah. I can't do 98 just solely because of Moss. It's like you can't even compare it. And our offensive line was amazing. I mean, amazing. And Robert Smith is just such a different running back than Aaron Jones. So I would love to say 98. It's everybody's favorite team, but I guess I would go 2009.
Interesting.
It was an interesting, very interesting.
It is.
Did you see that stat where the Vikings?
Yeah.
Every time they've swept the Packers.
The Bears.
They've gone to the NFC for the last, 4 times they've done it. Last 3 times they've done it, they've gone to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, it was when they swept the Packers and the Bears in the same season.
It's happening. We're going to the Super Bowl.
I'll tell you what. It's the beauty and the scary thing with the NFL playoffs. You can only screw up once. You can only step on your dick once, and it's over.
We're not gonna.
I know, but that's the. It could be a bad call, it could be a bad play, it could be a bad this, that, whatever, turnover, missed kick. We've all seen it all happen, and it's the beauty of NFL playoffs. And it's also the horror of it.
We don't have those kickers anymore.
You don't have what?
We don't have those kickers that miss those anymore. We're good.
Kicker missed 2 kicks last.
Shut up.
I'm just saying, it's scary, it's nervous, but yes, we're gonna win it all.
87. Oh. Good year. Anthony Carter.
All right, should we go on to the mailbag?
Whiskey Wade. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. This one's from Mata Medai. Anything fun on the horizon for this fantastic channel in 2025?
Hey, Dennis Green sucked as a coach. Dennis Green's one of the best coaches ever, Dave. But I love
Watch your mouth, Dave.
It's his opinion, man. What was the question?
Anything fun on the horizon for this fantastic channel in 2025?
Yeah, we'll do some brainstorming. We like to mix it up. Add a couple new wrinkles into it. We'll keep you posted. I mean, it's funny that we haven't even done any draft stuff, as we shouldn't be. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the offseason is gonna be fun. We'll think of some new shows.
Yeah, right before this, we're just talking about doing a little brainstorm session and seeing what kind of ideas we can come up with.
Yeah, and you guys, anytime you got an idea for a show or anything like that, I mean, chuck them over the fence, baby.
Davey OG just dropping off that cheddar today. Thank you so much. All right, Cowboy Ranger. He asks this little question. Your prediction for how many points it takes to win Sunday. I'm saying winner scores at least 35.
47 likes. Yeah, hit that like button as you're coming in. Let's get over 75. Between, Twitter, YouTube, we got 220 watching.
Yeah, hit the subscribe because we're almost at 13K.
Almost at 13. We got to think of do we even have a giveaway for 13?
Yeah, I think we have something that was unclaimed, don't we?
Yes.
Did we get that away?
Your underpants. Definitely. Let's see. How many?
Unclaimed.
Did anybody answer the how many points we need to score?
No.
We got to score 37 points.
37 points is the number.
37 points. That's the number.
I'm going to go 42 is going to win it. 42 is going to win it.
Holy shit, our defense really sucks.
It's just, they can score quickly. Those Lions are very potent. Very potent.
They are. We're going to talk more about these potent Lions, but regardless, I mean, honestly, like Dion asked me on the roundtable, was like, what happens if the Vikings come out and score like 19 points on this team? He goes, are you going to be upset? No shit, I'm going to be upset. There's no reason not to score 30 on these guys.
Yeah,
this defense is the guys they have out there. I mean, it's like historically bad.
Mm-hmm. It's awful. It is awful, and I don't remember Zadarius Smith making much of an impact so far for them. I'm not really shocked by that.
He came out hot and heavy. I think he had a couple sacks right out of the gates, just like he did with the Vikings. Dave is back. How about the KODs? I don't know what that is. Is that a known strip club?
I don't know what it is. Sounds like we'd be very distracted.
Sounds all right. But Zadarius, what I was saying, Zadarius is definitely.
That's what he does.
He's old.
That guy rocks this year. He's late.
We've seen that guy a couple times now in the last. It's just wonderful.
It's been really nice. It's been really nice seeing that guy rocks again. We got a question here. D. Garcia asked this: who is your dream Vikings Super Bowl opponent if we win and if we lose? Mine either way is the Bills because both are 0-4, and that is cinema right there.
Perfect. I missed the last end.
Your dream Super Bowl opponent.
Dream Super Bowl opponent. Let's hear it. D. Garcia's in the house.
Yeah, we just read your question, D. Garcia. Very well written.
Rodgers documentary. I'd rather watch my dad do naked jumping jacks out in the yard.
You'd rather watch me eat a sandwich?
No, that's gross. Lovagus is one of the grossest eaters ever. Shits all over his face. His mouth is wide open. I mean, he admits, I'm not being rude. He openly admit it. It's really tough to watch. It's gross.
Starving.
Shit's just flying out of his mouth.
Okay, it ain't that bad. Settle down. Jeez.
NFL wants Lions, Chiefs, Texans. Wow. All right, that's a random one. I like it. Bills. T6 wants the Chiefs, Texans, Bills. FW Under worked the door. Imagine some of the things he's seen. Andy Chiefs. versus KOC, Minnesota Buffalo Super Bowl. Would someone come out happy?
Not me. If we lost.
Who do you,
I think the Bills are the easy answer, but to me, it's the Chiefs. I'd love just to beat the crap out of the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, smack Mahomes in the face, smack Andy Reid in the face, Travis Kelce, slap them all, spank them. I want to beat the Chiefs. Take down the champs.
My answer is the Chiefs. I thought that was the easy answer. Like the only thing, Bills, I get it from the story. It would be, I mean, that would be one of the biggest buildups to Super Bowls in a very long time. Someone finally gets a dub. But deep down, if we lost, I would actually be very jealous because they finally got one. So I don't want to go down that road. Funeral, you must have been wasted then, or it was dark, because it never fails.
I love Viking Funeral.
Never fails.
Got my back.
I think he's just being nice, and that's what Viking Funeral does. He's nice.
Yeah, so it would be fun to destroy the Chiefs, but I get it. Like, I mean, Bills, yeah. I mean, then you're like, okay, well, at least they won, but I'd still be sad.
Great story. Build up would just be so huge. I mean, and we both lost 4.
Yeah, I know, it would be insane.
Maybe we could just yeah.
Yeah, the Dick's got us a private room at training camp, and we could see like whose legs was it? Like Nick Muse's leg was over there.
I don't even remember where I was.
Where were you?
Somewhere else, or I think I was just sitting out drinking beer. I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
I don't know where you went.
Neither do I. All right, us against the world. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We get to the Super Bowl, man. I'll be dead. I'll be dead.
Yeah, could you imagine having one of these close games and it's the Super Bowl? I don't know how I'll get through it.
Did have DoorDash, you're right. What else we got in that mailbag?
That was it. Mailbag's empty. There's a few comments in there. Cowboy something was thanking us for going live and talking all the content. So some nice comments as well.
Appreciate that. And we will, or I will anyways, be streaming the game. I don't know when Lupkus is coming on.
I'll be there all game on Sunday.
Yes, streaming that. We'll be doing the pregame. A lot of videos coming. These days are still jacked up. Wednesday. All right.
It's so weird. Yeah. I came down right before the show. I thought it was Monday. I was like, what the hell are we going live on a Monday? And it's just weird.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah. So
66 likes. I bet we can get over a Hondu. Hit that.
I'd hope so.
If you haven't, hit her up.
Hit subscribe. We're on the precipice of 13K. It's so close. I can smell it.
Yeah, we're under 100 to 13,000, baby. I'm going to check it right now.
We were so close to having it by Christmas.
87 likes away, or 87 subs away from 13 freaking thousand.
Vikings win the Super Bowl. Davey is going to do bong hits with T-Man.
T-Man's just sitting at his house, just hanging out. We got Shelby, and she is en route. Are you driving? Are you parked?
I'm parked.
Oh, thank
That's
God.
why I was like, it's going to take 5 more minutes. I had to. And I hate that I'm like not in Vikings clothes. Ignore my outfit, but
that's fine. We can pretend it. Yep, purple done. How you doing? It's been a while. How you been?
Happy New Year.
Good. How can I not like be amazing right now as a Vikings fan? I truly feel like I'm living in a twilight zone. I think I say it at least 3 times a day at this point. It's just amazing. Like, I don't have any complaints. This season has been a blessing. It's been fun. 2025, is this our year? Like, who fucking knows at this point?
It might be.
You called this, so you shouldn't be overly surprised. I mean, you should just be soaking this all in, because you had us at like what, 13, 14 wins? I don't remember. It was a lot.
I think it was like 15.
I think you might be right.
Wow.
That would be insane if that is actually true, because we were all full of shit at that point. Like, I just can't even. This week is gonna be, I mean, we're breaking history, right?
It's a historic game. It's unbelievable. Where are you watching it? Are you gonna be out in the bar yelling by yourself, having people look at you like you've done before, or at home? What's your plan?
So, I've been watching pretty much every game by myself at Dave & Buster's.
Okay.
And I've been doing that for the last couple years. But this week I was like, I need to not be by myself, because I can't watch at home because my TV lags for some reason. And this is not a game I'm willing to be, you know, a minute behind in game time. And then on top of that, I'm glad I was born a woman because I feel like I would be arrested because I have anger issues. If I am with by a Lions fan at Dave and Buster's and God forbid it's something, if I had us at 15-2, that's fucking insane. First off, we need to find the clip.
I'm gonna look it up because
please.
I think you might be right. I think it was.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna get my fans. There's something in LA that is like almost an immersive experience where it's like an IMAX theater and you're kind of like watching from the field pretty much.
Oh, hot damn.
Or like really close seats. But it's $100 and it's the same thing with like if I were to get Super Bowl tickets. It's only fun if we win. I don't know if I'm like ready to be in public like that if it's a crazy game. You know what I mean? So
all right. I gotta throw we gotta throw a few Vikings questions at you. We're gonna keep her quick. I know you gotta get rolling. But
let's get it.
Quarterback, like it's been a while since we talked to you. Sam Darnold, the dude is the man. He is a legend.
He's the man.
But if you're Kwesi and so people are calling you about potentially trading for McCarthy, whatever, like what you're Kwesi right now, what are you doing? Are you signing Sam long-term franchise, going with JJ? What is it?
Look, Darnold's only 27. He is young. He is playing, and not take away how amazing he's playing. These guys love him. They have his back. The atmosphere, you know, we definitely saw everyone around the league is talking about what we saw this week with the water bottles and, you know, that whole scene was from a movie, right?
Beautiful.
Personally, if I could have it all, I would keep JJ and have him sit at least one more year because then, you know, if Sam plays another one, then we can trade him. And then, you know, maybe 2 or 3 years, JJ's good and JJ can move up, you know, that would be the best case scenario. Now, everything is going to come down to money. We only got half a game with McCarthy before he got injured. And it wasn't even like, it was something so small that makes me worry about, like Danielle Hunter, for instance, is someone who we paid a lot, but he would always get injured in like these little moments. This is the first time that we have had consistent, which, you know, I was a Kirk stan. If anyone has been following me forever, I always was like, oh, this is the first time we had consistent. But even then, like, this is a level of people are considering him in the MVP conversation. Is he going to be MVP? No. But the fact that he's even in that conversation at this point it's mind blowing. So I don't know about trading JJ. I think that is a bit extreme. I think there needs to be other conversations first. I understand the money thing. And I think it's going to come down to the same conversation that was had with Kirk, where it's like, hey, we'd love to have you, but if you want to go somewhere else for more money, this is the number we can give you. If you get a number somewhere else, go. I think that Darnold, considering he's already been in 3 other franchises, because you think about it. Sorry, I'm like really going on a tangent now.
Do it. Bring it.
You think about it. And he has already experienced 3. Those are the type of places that need a QB. It's not like he's going to be going to the only one would be maybe 49ers now. But 49ers already gave up on him once. People are saying, if anything, Kirk is going to go there. Like, this is a team that believed in you. It's a team that built you up. You have already been and seen how you perform in other circumstances. So what is more important? An environment that makes you feel loved and you're winning, but you may get less money, or are you going to do what Kirk did where you took a bunch of money and now you're basically being laughed at? Even me as a Kirk fan, I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn, like, it's kind of sad to see. So I think that there's going to be a lot of conversations now. We still got, 3 games left? 4 games left? If something were to happen, fuck JJ McCarthy. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm not about
Wow, there it is. The real Shelby just came out, and she is over.
All of
JJ
that
McCarthy.
to say, if one thing happens, then
Yes.
I think we have no choice, to put the people that are like, oh, JJ McCarthy's the future, like, it's like, how can you? We've never seen this motherfucker play. We saw him play for 1.5 quarters in a preseason
Wasn't bad
game.
though.
It was good. It was good. But was it compared to what we've been witnessing now? The thing I do love about McCarthy, though, is this man is such a team player. The way that he has supported Darnold, and I can tell he genuinely loves the team so much. And I do think that he fits in well with the Minnesota life and what we stand for as a team. So I'm curious. Look, what a great problem to have at this point. When I tell you I get teary-eyed or cry on a daily basis on TikTok because I'm just watching these inspiration things of what people thought we were going to be and what Sam used to look like. If Kevin O'Connell doesn't get Coach of the Year, I think that's going to be a big...
Not possible.
Have you seen the one where they put it to the Taylor Swift song, talking about Sam Darnold, everything he's been through?
Yep.
That was pretty good.
Tears. Whoever's editing these are brilliant.
That was good.
Ever since you mentioned your anger problems at Vikings game, a lot of people are coming out with their problems, and it's
sharing their anger.
I see the little
fairly
clips.
awkward. Some people
I see the little clips.
drink too much, or smoke too much.
It's really opened up the doors here.
Well, that's the thing. I don't drink, and I think that's really my only saving grace. And part of the reason I don't and never started is because I have anger issues, and I don't need any more reason to be letting the rage loose. Okay, therapy.
There's also a few conspiracy theories that you are dating Sam Darnold. That's why you're talking him up so much. So confirm that or not.
It's so funny. Today I was literally thinking, I was like, I wonder if Sam is single. Not that I'm into Sam. I have a boyfriend. Sorry to let everybody down. But I was just because you think about Josh Allen and how he says part of the reason he's had such a good year is because he has his fiance on his back. You know what I mean? Does Sam have a support at home? Sometimes that matters. I'm just saying, ladies,
Phil.
I'm gonna find him a good woman.
Damn,
very
he
nice.
Deserves it. Good looking dude, successful, great story. I love everything about it.
Amazing guy, good vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just. I mean, and you're right. JJ McCarthy, when they're holding him up, he had his ass pretty much. He's just like, yeah, I love you.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Should he be doing that? He's got a bad leg. What's he doing?
He don't care. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
All right, give us. So it seems like it's confirmed on the 15-2. Viking Funeral's already looking for the clip to send to us. But we got to let you go. But first, you predicted the Vikings record this year. I feel like I know where this is going to go, but predict their playoff run. Where does it end? Don't let us down.
Man, guys, I feel like I'm pushing into Delulu land at this point. I'm trying so hard because the last time I got here, it was an NFC Championship against the Eagles, and I've never cried that hard in my life. And I'm trying not to get there. But I did say it earlier in the season, too, that I could see it being Vikings-Lions NFC Championship. I think that's as far as I'm allowing myself to get.
It's fair.
Smart.
It's fair.
I like
that's as far as I'm allowing myself to get. And I think I would genuinely be happy. I feel like as Vikings fans, we're so blessed this year because the Lions, they have so much riding on this. Like, everyone expected them to be the best in the league, and like Dan Campbell and the way that he stands for and their story and everything. And I love that for them. I can only imagine how fucking annoying it is that the Vikings were supposed to be the last in the NFC North.
Mm-hmm.
We have been so blessed to just experience this. We weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs. The fact that we're there and there's even a genuine conversation now around the league of like us being Super Bowl contenders, I just don't want to lose. I don't want to go into the playoffs and lose. My thing was, do we really want a bye week? That was my thing. I like the idea of home field advantage, but a bye week scares me. I'm going to be honest. It does. But, because then also, you think about we're on a 9-game winning streak. So what, we're about to go on a 13-game winning streak? Like, that's crazy to think about. But I genuinely think that the mindset of Kevin O'Connell and we're just going 1-0. I think that is why we are so good, and I think that why we could make it to the NFC Championship is because the Lions have injuries.
Mm-hmm.
I think this week is the tell for everybody. This week is kind of like, it's going to really put everything into perspective. I did a video before the game last week where I was like, playoffs start this week, as in like against the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, it's like, you know, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are the most important regular seasons games we've had since I can't even remember, you know? So, and now this is the most important regular season game of all time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Are we going to win on Sunday night?
I honestly think we are.
Hell yeah.
I genuinely do, because before this show today, I was rewatching the Lions-Vikings game from earlier in the season, and I was just like, we really stopped ourselves from winning that game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it came down to the wire. It came down to who had the ball last. If Darnold wouldn't have thrown that interception, I think we would have. And sorry, did you hear that part?
Yeah.
Can you hear? Oh, okay.
Yep.
And I think that Flores will come with a better scheme. I don't think that they would have come back if Flores wasn't doing so many blitzing. Jared Goff is not the quarterback to blitz. We got to come with a different scheme. If we do that and Darnold continues to do what he has done for the last 9 games, especially the last 5, I think it's not going to be as close as people are thinking it's going to be, especially seeing the Lions against the 49ers. I was like, because if the Lions wouldn't, or if the 49ers wouldn't have done those 2 interceptions,
mm-hmm.
would they really have lost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So
mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Well, you're giving us,
2025, man.
You're giving us hope. It's,
I feel hopeful.
Yeah, it's
just trying to be realistic.
Yeah, it's not even like we're drinking Kool-Aid. It's like the real deal. We absolutely have a chance to win. We absolutely have a chance to go to the NFC North or NFC Championship game.
Yeah, there's no at this point there's no delusion. There hasn't even been like a moment I've really felt like, oh, we're frauds.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the close games, like the way we respond is what makes us the contenders. And I think that that's the other thing that's going to be our saving grace in the playoffs versus the Lions. They haven't really faced adversity. And I think that us losing the Lions and the Rams game is why we went on a 9-game winning streak. That kind of checked us back in like, oh yeah, we need to like fight every week, you know?
Yep.
So we'll see. If y'all find that clip, I'm about to be blasting that on every social media.
You'll be seeing it later.
It will be out there. 100%. 100% will be out there. Shelby, you are the shit. You know your shit. We appreciate you hopping on. We know you got stuff.
It got dark. You've been talking so long.
Yeah, it got dark.
I know.
Get your butt. We got like.
They're bowling, and my boyfriend was like, "Can we play a game without you?" And I just didn't even respond. Oops.
Oh, you gave up bowling to be out here?
Wow,
man,
that's
commitment. We appreciate it.
Vikings,
we got like 250 on. Get your butts over to the Aries archive. Check out Shelby's got some sweet ass gear over there. Snap some up. It's the perfect time.
At least follow us
to get it. Yes, give him a follow. Check out the gear. It's fantastic, Shelby.
Thank you,
You're
Shelby.
the shit. We appreciate you.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Yeah. Skull Vikings, baby. Let's get it.
Skull. and she also let us all, like somebody in the comments, just unloading their demons. It was really nice.
Yeah, that was wonderful. It was a good therapy session. So we appreciate that for sure. Shelby's awesome. We love when she's on there. Get over to the Aries archive though, for real. They got some sweet custom shit, retro shit. It's awesome.
Hell yes. All right, let's dive into these Lions. Again, the biggest game in pretty much NFL regular season history for the #1 seed for the NFC North. The strap is on the line, and then some. Vikings are 0-4 the last 4 with the Lions, so that's a streak we need to break. The last time we won in Detroit was September 25, 2022, so it's been a bit. But this Viking season, gotten rid of a lot of streaks this year.
Yeah, I'm not worried. That streak can kiss my ass. I don't give a shit about the streak. I mean, you look at some of those games. Nick Mullins
last year with Big Dick Nick and half a roster on the bench.
Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Lions can hang their championship belt on the last 4 games. It all comes down to this game. So yeah, that I'm actually happy about that stat.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me either. I just, like I said, we hadn't won in Seattle since 2006. We haven't we didn't win in Seattle since 2006. Went and did that. A lot of things that we haven't done. We were breaking tradition this year. So we know about the Lions. We know about their offense. So their defense is dinged up. How do the Vikings beat the Lions on Sunday? How do we win this game? What do they have to do? What is the key to beating these pesky ass and very good Detroit Lions?
Yeah, Lions. Let's see it or comments. What do we got to do to beat the Lions?
Mm-hmm.
Besides show up.
Wow.
Their defense sucks.
It is
their injury riddled defense.
I'm not worried about their defense. I'm not worried about our offense. We're going to put up points.
Should
put
up a ton. Ricky Pearsall puts up $140. Justin Jefferson should get 1,000 yards in a single game.
Mm-hmm.
Score every possession, short passing, pressure the quarterback, stop the run, force 2 turnovers. Shit, we get 2 turnovers, it's in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Almost up to 100 likes. Let's go.
It's good to see Helmstead. Where's he been all year?
Yeah, Helmstead. He's been lifting more weights. It appears.
He's even. I think he got another ab in there.
Sack golf ball. 3rd down and turnovers. What do you got, Lup? I guess how we beat the Lions.
Well, here's the thing. I was thinking this game, even watching them play the Niners on Monday, and you could say, we want long drives and you keep their offense off the field. But here's the thing. You can have a long drive, but they can score in 2 plays. They're that explosive. So to me, it comes down to this. It's all about your red zone defense. You got to get Dan Campbell inside the 20, force him to go for it on those 4th downs. You got to make the stop on those 4th downs. He will go for it every single time inside the 20. If you can get away with, stop him, say 4 to 5 times, you win this game because he's not going to kick a field goal inside 20. Red zone defense to me is the key to winning this thing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, turnovers is the easy one. Jared Goff hasn't been giving up the ball. The Lions haven't been turning the ball over. They've been playing perfect offense. They played perfect offense against the Niners last week. They had to play. That's what gives me a lot of hope. They had to play perfectly to beat the Niners. Like they didn't punt. They didn't give up the ball. And they scored on every damn possession. But to me, it comes down to these stupid ass, the 4th downs and his trick plays that every goddamn one of them work. Hook and ladders, throwing it to their offensive linemen. They always work. We can't allow that shit to happen. We can't let them get all gimmicky on us, which they will do. They will try. And then the 4th downs. Can't let them get on 4th down because damn well they're going to go for 2 or 3 of those things. And honestly, if they're inside the 20, I won't be surprised if they just went for it anyways on every one. So it's the 4th downs. And then it's the easy ones. I mean, you could say get to Goff. Stop Gibbs. But I think you can only contain those guys because they're gonna have big games. All of them are. St. Brown, J.Mo Williams. I mean, they're all gonna have big games. We just have to stop them when it counts on 4th down and get the fucking ball back.
Yep. And you gotta let Campbell. Campbell will Campbell this thing away. He lives and dies, and I give him credit for staying true to himself and true to his formula. But it's going to be the death of him, and it's going to be the death of him this Sunday.
It's going to be a death of him this Sunday and in the playoffs. Same thing last year. It was because of him. Kick the field goal. Gets too cute.
Yeah. When they were showing that again, was it twice he did it and they lost by whatever? I mean, you can't do that in the NFC title game. These chances don't come around very often.
Those effing gimmicky plays just drive me nuts because they work. Ben Johnson, faking falling down. Shit. It's just crazy what they're pulling out of their ass.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a tough battle. Vikings a very good team. Lions very good team. Again, 14-2 teams going at it the last game of the season. No one saw this coming. NFL didn't see this coming. It's fantastic, and it all comes down to Sunday night. So what else could you possibly want?
What else could you want is Top Tater. Get your butts over to the store, grab some Top Tater. Once again, thank you for them sponsoring the show. What else we got? How we lose?
No, I don't. I think we know what we lose. We can't stop them. That's it. You can't stop their offense. And I don't know. I was more concerned how you beat them.
Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we lose. Got to shut them down. It's a tough task. Jared Goff loves throwing those little screen passes, and they always work. They always work. And that's why Blake Cashman being out there, we didn't even talk about this. Blake Cashman and T.J. Hawkinson being out there, they weren't out there the first game. If we had Blake Cashman in that first game, we win. We only lost 31-29. And Gibbs was running up our assholes. And there was no one in the middle of this defense that was doing anything. They were picking it apart on every effing play. Blake Cashman's going to be the biggest difference on this, and that is why we're going to win.
Yeah, Helm said we lose if we have a couple 3-and-outs. And
we can't have any of those things. We have to score on damn near every play. And Sam Darnold needs to play like Sam Darnold's been playing the last 7 weeks, whatever it is. He needs to continue to be dialed in. Terrion Arnold sucks.
And he's talking shit.
Carlton Davis, the fact that he's out is huge because he was playing damn good against Jefferson last time. But this defense, the secondary, they got their safeties are fantastic. Love or hate Kirby Joseph, the dude can play. Brian Branch, that dude's that's all he does now is chirp. But they're good. But their cornerbacks are dog shit.
Yeah, and their linebackers are shit. We really don't want Alex Anelzone coming back in this one. I did see, speaking of Sam Darnold, you mentioned a little bit ago, I read something today, after the Jacksonville game, he sat down and, watched the film and was coaching himself, talking like KLC and ever since that game. Sam Darnold. He sat himself down, led the meeting in the quarterback room, coached himself through the whole thing, and ever since then, he's just been on complete fire. So that just, again, talk about bringing him back. That just makes me want him back even more.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of ways that we can lose this game and plenty of ways we can win this game. I think it's a complete coin flip how this puppy ends up. Really is.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And, it's just crazy that the team that loses is going to be the 5th seed. And is it likely to play Tampa?
Bucks.
Bucks, yeah.
Bucks, and beat the shit out of them, too. Arnold's he might be good down the road. He's having a rough go at it. I think his PFF score is 40 in coverage.
So grabby. I think he draws a ton of flags, and he's got a long way to go.
Damn it, Tyrion, you zip it. You zip it until you do something.
Yeah, you sit in the corner and think of what you did, Tyrion.
Sunday can't come soon enough.
I know. God dang.
I'm sweating right now.
I'm so damn excited. All right, last call to get on the wheel for the trivia. One more. How's the wheel looking? Is it close to being ready?
Get the wheel ready. Hold on here. It's all coming back. So coming back to me now.
Great song by one of the greatest singers this world has ever known, Celine Dion. We're gonna do Skull 2 trivia.
I feel really.
Celine Dion.
I should have sang a different song. I didn't know that was Celine Dion.
I think your overall record is probably something I want to say it's probably 14-4. We had a couple extra.
There. Well, that one I lost was bullshit. There should be an asterisk.
Wow. Let's cry some more about it.
Those are hard questions. Who was offsides in 1983 in the second quarter?
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that one. Appreciate everybody who did a super chat tonight. Very much appreciate that. And everybody who's a subscriber, member, all that good stuff. We'll be giving away a bunch of stuff on Rise and Skull on Friday, so be sure to hop on. You don't have to hop on early because it'll be a video, but we should watch it to know. And if you win, hit us up. We want to give you stuff, but we can't if you don't email us.
Yeah, and it doesn't. It can be stuff from our sponsors. It can be One Bar and Lupagus gear. It can be plenty of things. We're pretty open.
We are open.
Hold on, I'm almost done.
Two-tone. So let's get to 15-2. Gary Balser is going to send his cousin Tiffany over to Goff's house starting Friday night for sleepovers. We all know what happens when Tiff gets around Gary.
All right. I'm assuming there was no more, right? We're good.
Yeah, no more came in.
All right, we got a good chunk of guys though, and ladies. We appreciate all the super chats very much.
Yeah.
But let's get in this damn trivia. I got a bad feeling about this one.
I think
I gotta turn the comments off. So if something comes in, let me know. Yeah, Harmsy, I got you, man. I got you.
I don't know what he's talking about. All right, here we go. Question number 1. This is Vikings Lions part 2. This former Vikings quarterback finished his career with the Lions in 2018, where he appeared in just 2 games for Detroit. FW Ender just got a super chat in. It's probably too late.
I should know this, and I'm in a funk. 2018 finished former Vikings quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Appeared in 2 games.
Appeared in 2 games.
You said finish his career.
Finished his career in Detroit in 2018.
I feel like Sean Hill's ass went back there. I don't know if that's Pat. That seems a little old for him. Maybe Matt Castle. I think Matt Castle was a Lion at some point. I'm not going multiple choice because I feel like you're just going to say those 2 guys anyways.
Interesting.
I don't know if Castle was a Lion. Former. You know what? F it. I want multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Dante Culpepper, B, Sean Hill, C, Matt Castle, D, Teddy Bridgewater?
Well, Bridgewater's still playing, so that ain't it.
Very good elimination process.
Dante Culpepper. No, he wasn't playing in 2018. I'm going Matt Castle. Fuck it.
Matt Castle is correct. You are 1 point.
God damn it. I should have done it without the multiple choice.
Yeah, I forgot to put a line on this one. I think we're going to say, we'll say 6. Calling the win today.
6? It's never been that high. Whatever. Would have been nice to know. I probably would have done multiple choice.
All right. The Vikings, question 2. The Vikings lost to the Lions earlier this season, 31-29. The Vikings scored a defensive touchdown in that game. Which defender found the end zone?
I want to say Van Ginkel. I want to say Andrew Van Ginkel. How many questions are there?
6. Oh, my hand's all screwed up. Embarrassing.
Well, Ginkel will definitely be in the multiple choice. But I don't know. It seems like because he scored like on the week 1. I don't know. I need multiple choice. Van Ginkel seems like the easy one. I can't think of another guy who scored a defensive touchdown. All right, give it to me.
Is it A, Ivan Pace Jr., B, Andrew Van Ginkel, C, Jonathan Grenard, D, Cam Bynum?
I don't think Bynum or Grenard have scored. Definitely not Grenard. Definitely not Grenard. Ivan Pace seems like a sketchy one. Why would he be there? Why would you put him there unless he scored?
Because I love him.
Well, I know, but you also would probably feel like that's the last guy I would say because I'm not a huge Pace guy. It's Pace or Van Ginkel. I'm just gonna stick with Van Ginkel. I don't think I'm right.
You're not right. It was Ivan Pace Jr. Fumble recovery touchdown.
Bounced right up into him.
I don't even remember it. I was like, what? We scored a defensive touchdown?
All right.
You got 1 point. You need, you still got a good chance. You can still get 2, 4, 6, 8. You can still get 9 points on this thing.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Question number 3. Riley Reif was a stalwart offensive tackle for both the Lions and the Vikings. Where did he play his college ball?
Riley Reif, Iowa.
Is that your final answer? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, you're correct. It was Iowa. All right, you got 3 points now. Sitting good. Congratulations.
I all of a sudden was thinking Iowa State. I'm like, shit. Yeah. All right. So I'm up to 3. That was an easy one.
You're up to 3. All right. Which former Vikings offensive coordinator was the Lions interim head coach for a few games in 2020?
2020. Intern head coach? Which former Vikings? What?
Which former Vikings offensive coordinator was the Lions interim head coach for a few games in 2020?
Oh, God. What the hell's his name? Totally know him. You can totally picture him. He was like he was the Rams head coach. He went to the Rams after the Vikings. He was their head coach. He got fired. Almost positive. Give me that multiple choice. I can't think of his name.
Was it A, Scott Linehan, B, Pat Shermer, C, Norv Turner, D, Darrell Bevel?
I was thinking of Darrell Bevel, but
I've seen one right one in the comments.
I'm going Darrell Bevel.
Darrell Bevel is correct. It was Darrell Bevel.
I remember Scott Linehan was the regular coach. He wasn't so yeah. Darrell Bevel. Wasn't Darrell Bevel a Ram?
I don't.
I make that up. Maybe it was Linehan. Whatever. Don't matter.
All right, you got 4 points now, so you just need 2 more.
Good job, one bar.
Oh, nice to see you, Voss man.
Are the comments being nice to me? Or am I getting 2 easy runs wrong?
No, they're all just answering. They're just playing along. Question 5. Which former Vikings and Lions wide receiver finished his NFL career with the following stat line: 457 receptions, 5,630 receiving yards, and 39 touchdowns?
That's a tough one, and I know the multiple choice ones you're going to put out there, so I'm not going to say them out loud. But there's one guy.
I'm not going to change the options.
I know, but like it's just not going to help my case. 400 some receptions.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what Anthony Carter ended up with. I know his stats don't do him justice. How many yards?
5,630.
He only played for the Vikings and Lions?
No, I think he finished somewhere else one season. I don't remember him playing there, but he did.
All right, and that's not Anthony Carter.
He's tricked me, giving you a hint.
Nate Burleson played for the Seahawks. Shit. This is upsetting. I don't know who it is. Those are my 2 guesses, but if you, I need multiple choice.
Yeah, I guess I should say he finished his career with someone I didn't know he played for. All right. Is it A, Nate Burleson, B, Anthony Carter, C, Travis Taylor, D, Brandon Zylstra?
Brandon Zylstra, that ain't him. What the hell? It ain't. Did you say Travis Taylor?
Yeah.
He was a Raven. All these other guys played for other teams. So whatever you said doesn't make sense.
Well, no, I said he did play for other teams.
I guess I'll say Nate Burleson.
Yeah, and you're right. It was Nate Burleson. And Anthony Carter's stats were really close to his.
Yeah. I think he's 1 year with the Lions. I don't think he did jack shit.
Yeah, and Travis Taylor actually finished with the Lions. He was put on IR. So
I didn't know he was a Lion.
Yeah. All right. So you got 5 points. You just got to get 1 point to call this one a win. All right.
2 more questions.
This is the last question. It's the bonus question. So it's a question that's tied into us personally. If I can make it that way.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. In the 2006 draft, we wanted Chad Greenway very badly. But there's another outside linebacker who tickled our fancies very much, who Detroit shockingly took with the 9th overall pick. What's his name?
Well, I know I'll get multiple choice, but a linebacker we wanted?
Mm-hmm.
Chad Greenway? 2009. That was like David Pollock.
2006.
Or 2006, sorry. That was Pollock and Lions. Sniped us, huh? It's probably an edge rusher. Really like those edge rushers.
Another outside linebacker, yeah.
Just for sake of time, I could sit here for 20 minutes. Give me the multiple.
Some guys got it right here in the comments. Was it A, Chris Claiborne, B, Chris Bright, C, Ernie Sims, D, Bobby Carpenter?
Oh, it's Ernie Sims. Simskis did not have a good career.
No, but he was like our fallback option. Ernie Sims was correct. You got 6 points. You are a winner today. Congratulations. 1 bar.
Ernie Sims. I'm surprised people got Ernie Sims. I'm trying to fix this so I can.
Armsy got it like pretty early. And Balser got it too. He was having a hell of a trivia round.
I'm getting myself sick. I'm trying to share the screen here. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, that was good.
I didn't think that was his name when I saw it. I was like,
All right. Well, here is the wheel. As you can see, we got plenty. So anyone who wins, email us onebarlupicus@gmail.com, and we'll give you some options on what you can take home.
hell yeah.
I think it's going to be Lordy Lordy.
I think it's Lord Duncan. Lord Duncan's the winner.
Duncan.
Lord Duncan. Wow. Well done, Lord.
Well done, Lord. Appreciate all the super chats. Remember, everybody that's in a super chat, just because you didn't win, you're still in the JJ McCarthy jersey running that we will be announcing on Rise and Skull Friday morning. Appreciate everybody hopping on. We were well over. We had a good turnout tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, very good turnout. Very good start to the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. Huge game this Sunday. I'm so damn excited. I cannot wait for it. Vikings have a chance. Number 1 seed, NFC North. It's just crazy.
FW Ender, did he do one?
It was well after the deadline.
Oh, FW, we'll put you on the next one. You're in.
Matamida
is in for JJ. FW Ender, we'll put you in on the next one. Same with you, Matamida.
All right, guys. Well, you're getting ready for Sunday. Remember this: the world's longest hot dog was made in Paraguay in 2011 and measured 669 feet long.
Really gross hot dog.